Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. It is our nighttime devotion. It is a Sunday evening. We're reading from the devotional To Be Like Jesus. The title today is Maintain Integrity, Whatever the Cost. Hebrews 13 verse 7 reads, Remember those who rule over you, who have spoken the word of God to you, whose faith follow, considering the outcome of their conduct. Every plan and purpose of life should be subjected to this unerring test, the word of God. The word of inspiration is the wisdom of God applied to human affairs. However advantageous a certain course may appear to finite judgment, if denounced by that word, it will only have evil results. It may be a difficult matter for those in high positions to pursue the path of undeviating integrity while they shall receive praise or censure. Yet this is the only safe course. All the rewards which they might gain by selling their honor would be only as the breath from polluted lips, as dross to be consumed in the fire. Those who have moral courage to stand in position to the vices and errors of their fellow beings, it may be of those whom the world honors, will receive hatred, insult, and abusive falsehood. They may be thrust down from their high position because they would not be bought or sold, because they could not be induced by bribes or threats to stain their hands with iniquity. Everything on earth may seem to conspire against them, but God has set his seal upon his own work. They may be regarded by other people as weak, unfit to hold office, but how differently does the Most High regard them? Those who despise them are the really ignorant. While the storms of calumny and reviling may pursue persons of integrity through life and beat upon their graves, God has the well done prepared for them. Folly and iniquity will at best yield only a life of unrest and discontent, and at its close a thorny dying pillow. And how many, as they view their course of action and its results, are led to end with their own hands their disgraceful career. And beyond all this waits the judgment and the final irrevocable doom. Depart. The Son of God has set an example for all his followers. They are not to court praise from others, not to seek for themselves ease or wealth, but to emulate his life of purity and self-denial at whatever cost. They will not manifest a disregard for the rights of others. God's law commands us to love our neighbor as ourselves, to suffer no evil to be instituted against them which can hinder. But the rule which Christ has given extends still further. Said the world's Redeemer, love one another as I have loved you. Nothing short of this can reach the standard of Christianity. God's law commands us to love our neighbor as ourselves, to suffer no evil to be instituted against them which we can hinder. But the rule which Christ has given extends still further. Said the world's Redeemer, love one another as I have loved you. To what extent did he love us? To what extent should we love one another? To protect each other, to stand up for each other, to give our lives for our neighbor. Would you? Would you? There are those we love. Would we give our lives for them? But would you give your life for your neighbor, for one of your enemies? Would you give your life? That is the question.